So honestly, fam, I don't think any of this was ever meant to be easy. I do think it's very simple, but it was never meant to be easy. Like to me, life is hard. Constantly feeling like you're in repetition. Constantly feel like you're repeating your days. It gets hard. I honestly think you could say it gets boring sometimes. But if you think about it, that's really discipline. These simple things, these simple tasks that we have to do daily. We have to eat. We should move our body. If you're not, you should go move your body. So go work out. We have to pray. If you believe in God, I have to pray. We got to read our word. All kinds of things we have to do. But it feels like you're constantly repeating yourself, and it's like you're constantly doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're grinding. You grinding to wherever you want to be in your life, and it's like it feels like nothing is going on. But that's when we have to understand that none of this stuff was supposed to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week. It might happen in a month or two, or three, or four, or five, or six. Sometimes it might take a year or two to get to that goal that you've been working towards. We're in a time right now where a lot of stuff is instant. You post one video on TikTok, you could blow overnight, and you constantly get in that head space of, oh, I need to do this, and I could probably blow overnight. I could blow this week, and then when it don't happen, you're stuck. You're disappointed. You're like, bro, I'm nothing. I can't do this. But that's why you have to understand the truth of everything. The truth is that it's not going to happen as fast as you want it to. Yes, there's people that's doing it like that, but those people have was in the right position at the right time, in my opinion. You know, and it really hinders other people that's not getting that same that same result. But then you gotta understand what's for somebody else, it's not for you, and what's for you will be for you. You have to work for what you want. You have to work for what's for you, not for somebody else. Because if you think about it, you're constantly watching these videos, these things like this, and your mind is like, "Oh, I want that. I want to be like that." But we're not called to want what's for somebody else. We have to want what's for us. We specifically have things in this life that's for us, and that's what we need to work towards, not what someone else has. Because your path is very different from somebody else's. Your journey will not look the same as somebody else's. Everybody's journey is completely different. Everybody go through different things, but it's hard because you want it so fast. You want it now. You want it now, but you have to flip that switch in the back of your head to remind yourself, like, I just got to keep working. You got to keep working because one day it will come. One day you will achieve that goal. One day you will climb that mountain to see the world. But right now, it's about staying locked in and focused on a bigger goal, on the betterment of yourself, growing as a person, growing as a man, growing as a woman, just growing in whatever situation that you have been put in. Because I believe that growing as a person is, well, technically the betterment of yourself. I believe that growing and bettering yourself in every aspect of your life will ultimately achieve your goals, because everything that you achieve is a byproduct of the work that you put in. So if you're not putting in work, if you're not bettering yourself, if you're not being kind to people, if you're not being helpful, are you really growing? Personally, you're not. Because at that point, you're constantly in it for yourself, and you don't want to be like that. You want to help as much people as you can, whether that's you working towards this life and inspiring people through the way you live, you talking to somebody and helping them through whatever they're going through. There's so many ways we can help people. You just have to find your way of helping somebody. So remember that it was never meant to be easy. It is very hard, but you just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. Because honestly, those things are very simple to do. It's just hard to keep doing it. Because after like a week of you working, you grinding like nothing is happening. And then now you're second guessing yourself about, okay, I need to change this, I need to change that. What if you don't change it? What if what you're doing right now is the right thing to do? It's just taking that time and it's really building you towards the person that's able to handle what comes after, what comes with the finances. If you're seeking finances, what comes with the people, the crowd, because those things are very hard to handle if you never had it before. Like honestly, for me, when I had money, it was very hard to handle it, and I completely blew it. Completely blew it because I wasn't ready for it. But now, as I'm growing and understanding the way money works, the way you should actually steward your money correctly, I'm starting to learn that things. Do I wish I knew it? Did I wish I knew it earlier? Oh, 100%. Because I wouldn't feel like crap most of the time right now. But there's no one to blame but myself. You have no one to blame but yourself. If something messed up in your life, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Because you ultimately put yourself in that position. Like, let's be real, you did it to yourself. So I rambled at the end. So the whole point is it was never meant to be easy. And it's just simple things. Simple things that add up to the ultimate goal. You will get there. So don't give up. I'm out.